Today we're going to be doing as many max battles as we can, but only specifically on the starters. As you can see right here, we do have ourselves a Squirtle and a few other things nearby. And the big reason why I'm doing this is because every single one of these starters do have Gigantamax forms, and they're probably going to be insanely useful in the future. And I don't have a single Hundo or Shiny of any of these three, so I want to get at least one of any of that. If I can get a Shiny, awesome. If I can get a Hundo, awesome. As long as by the end of the day we can pull that off, I'll consider it a success. But it looks like our first one decided to glitch out, so I'm going to have to reload the game. It took 2 reloads to actually make this work. I reloaded the game and went back in, and sure enough, it was still broken, so that's fantastic. But now it's working, so we can be happy and we can finish this thing off. I do want to get a good Squirtle because I already have a Shundo, but sadly, of course, it can't Gigantamax. But it can Mega if I really wanted to, but I kind of like it as the Squirtle Squad Squirtle. And this actually is going to be my first time ever seeing Max Overgrowth. Looks cool. Honestly, all the Max moves look cool. I'm actually really interested to see what the Gigantamax moves look like. Didn't really change that much, but you never know. They could add a little extra flair in this game. Here comes our rewards, and of course, the terrible option to pay 200 coins for more. Maybe in the future those rewards will be worth doing, but it's really not right now. But are you a shiny Bulbasaur? Well, Bulbasaur. I used the Bulbasaur, but no, we want the Squirtle here. So not a shiny, obviously, and I don't believe that it's the Hundo either. I think you want 540 for the Hundo for Squirtle. And now we bring down a Charmander. I already got a 98% of this thing yesterday, so I'm not really looking too hard, but if we could get that Hundo, I would rather use the Hundo because that's probably the best thing. Though the one I got's really good. It was a 15, 14, 15. And for fun, I will look at these rewards. We got a rare candy. Sometimes you get XL rare candies from these. And I've noticed whatever the rewards you get is what you could choose to basically double if you want to do that. But I'm not gonna do that on this one, and this is not a shiny Charmander and a 536. 560 is the Hundo yet again, so good luck to you guys if you're trying to get these Hundos, you wanna get those numbers, and hopefully you do. Another Charmander here. Nothing great in terms of the rewards, but are you yellow? You are not. 525 as well, that's not good. Also, in case you didn't know, apparently there are encounters at these Dynamax spots, and you get to actually catch the Pokemon in the Dynamax area, though I don't believe these can Dynamax. They're just extra spawns. So once I catch this Wooloo, we'll do that Squirtle. And here's that Squirtle again, but this one is not shiny, 533. At least we're getting them pretty up there. But again, I do believe it's 540 that we're looking for the Squirtle. Here we go with our first Bulbasaur of the day, getting absolutely nuked by this Charizard. And what we're gonna look for here is we want a 637. Those are the numbers for the Hundo. I don't think these can be weather boosted, at least I've never seen anything, but I know they can be shiny, and I don't think that's, yeah, that's not it. 629 though, that is a little bit off the Hundo. I will definitely take that. Any good IV is acceptable, of course, but obviously you know what we're looking for. Our third Squirtle of the video. So far, all of the IVs have been pretty decent, so hopefully we can keep that going. Yeah, never mind. 518 is definitely not what we're looking for at all. But on the upside, you can trade these. I did trade a few Charmanders with Ivan, and actually worked out pretty well for us. So I'm gonna keep catching every single one of these so I can flip them, and you never know, we could get the lucky Hundo of this. We hardly got any rewards from this Bulbasaur. Hopefully that means it's shiny, right? No, it's not. And a 597. 40 off the Hundo on this one. Not great at all. Back to the Squirtle. It ain't a shiny and it's really bad. Oh my goodness. 37 off the Hundo. That's fine. Let's get these bad IVs out of the way. And that means hopefully there's a shiny waiting with better IVs. At least we could foolishly hope for that, right? I've just walked into a parking garage, and as I was walking inside, look who I just found. He's just gone back into a shell a little bit here. But what are you doing, buddy? You're not supposed to be in here. I honestly don't know what I should do. Like, should I pick him up and then take him back to the lake? Or like, is he supposed to be somewhere else? I don't know. But I don't think he should be in a car park where he could get ran over. So I think I'm gonna have to pick him up and put him somewhere. Off we go back to the lake. Again, I don't want him to get ran over. There we go. Now go ahead and get in the water. Perfect. I don't know if that was the right call to do, but I didn't want him to get crushed, you know? That's in the middle of a whole parking garage. Even though it is a Sunday in Italy, so maybe it wouldn't have been as busy, but, you know, just didn't want to risk him getting squashed. And I just brought down a Bulbasaur here, so maybe we'll get some Bulbasaur luck for that. Though admittedly, you would imagine that we'd probably get a little bit more Squirtle luck for that. Well, let's see what happens. Maybe this Bulbasaur will be a good one or a shiny one, but it's looking like neither for sure. Got ourselves a Charmander. What do you want to be? Not shiny for sure, and a 548. At least the numbers are going slightly back up, so that's nice. Let me know in the comments down below if you managed to get a shiny from any of these. I know some people that are like 100 plus into these and haven't gotten a single one. Do know a few people that have gotten Hundos though. And obviously Tommy got some. I mean, he got 2 in a row, which was just nuts. So again, let me know in the comments down below if you have either. Bulbasaur, buddy old pal, I'd like to get a really good one of you. So this one is not the shiny, and another 599, of course. There are a lot of Bulbasaurs out here, which is good to have a lot of starters at the very least. Ooh, 632. That is 5 off. Probably a 96% 100% if I had to make a guess, though I'm not 100% sure. 100% sure. Man, I kind of fell apart on that one. Anyways, though, this is probably the best Bulbasaur I've gotten, so happy with that. And just to look at it, it is... Oh, Goku bad, of course it is. He's not even here and he can still haunt me. Here's a Squirtle. Does the turtle give us that luck? It would be awesome. That's definitely not looking shiny. And a 524, not the greatest. Bulbasaur, it sure would be swell if you were shiny, but nope, yet again, 615. The worst part is that Bulbasaur, like, it's really hard to tell with Bulbasaur. I think the easiest one to tell with would be Charmander, because Squirtle only gets a little bit lighter, you know what I mean? And Bulbasaur just gets a little bit greener. It's kind of rough. How about this Bulbasaur? You want to be cool to us and be shiny? Doesn't look like it. 632 again. Did I get 2 Goku bads? I think I got 2 Goku bads. Ay, ay, ay. At least hopefully be excellent. Nope, still a great. Happy to say we caught it, but I really feel like it's another Goku bad. I hope there's more combinations that this thing can be, but it's... Okay, thank goodness. You know what? That's a keeper for sure. Ooh, almost had me twice, Goku. No, sir. Another Squirtle this time. Come on, Squirtle. It doesn't look shiny for sure, and a 516. Feel like we're gonna get lucky soon-ish, but hopefully more sooner than later. There was a giant Charmander at the gas station. Luckily, I got here in time before anything serious happened, but sadly, he didn't fuel up his IVs. This is ridiculous. Come on, Charmander, you can be better than this. Took a bit of a walk to get to this Squirtle, but this Squirtle didn't pay off shiny-wise, and definitely not IV-wise either. Charmander, buddy old pal, will you be yellow for once? Doesn't look like it. 545, 15 off. Luckily, there's another Charmander just down the street, so maybe it'll be good to us. Here's that second Charmander. Golden Raspberry, Revive, XL, of course. Something I noticed is that you can just rapid tap on the bottom there and it'll actually bypass everything. But it doesn't help you get shinies or better IVs apparently, so that's nice. Third Charmander in a row right here. Let's see what happens with it. Not shiny, 536. I've been getting a lot of 530s from these things. Squirtle, my friend, it sure would be swell if you wanted to be just a little shinier. Or a hundo. I'd take a hundo as well. The Gigantamax Blastoise looks pretty cool, but you are not shiny and not a hundo either. I must say it's very satisfying using a Charizard against a Bulbasaur. It's just so satisfying, but unfortunately, ooh, man, that was close. It's not shiny, but it is literally 3 off the hundo. This is a good one. This is probably a 98 if I had to make a guess. I'm gonna say it's a 15, 14, 15. That's what I'm feeling. Let's see what happens. You are 15, 15, 14. Nice, I will take that, absolutely. I still want to get a hundo of one of these things, but 2 98s of them, not bad, I'll take it. I believe this was a Charmander, and it was, not a shiny one, and 533, my goodness. Seems like these 30s really like to show up just all the time. Bang though, excellent curveball. I'm getting a little better at that with these. Well, this Squirtle just gave me an XL Rare Candy, so very happy about that. And apparently that's when the XL Rare Candy shows up in the rewards for the paid add-on part. Again, I'm not gonna do it right now because I don't think it's worth it, but did we get a shiny Squirtle? No, and 20 off the hundo on this one. Another Charmander. What do we got though? You, please give me that hundo. I really want this hundo out of all of them. Come on, Squirtle, buddy old pal. Give me that shiny, please. That's still not it. It always fools me for the splittest of seconds. It looks just slightly paler, and that's all it is for Squirtle. Charmander, yet again, not yellow, 532. Are you gonna be shiny? Come on, Bulbasaur, be a homie. I also have 20 more CP so I could get your hundo, but I swear, every single time I see the Bulbasaur, I think I got it. Squirtle, buddy old pal. Yeah, not great. If only that 4 was in the front. Bulbasaur's not given a lot of good rewards, but he's also not shiny in a 615. Eventually, it's gonna happen. Eventually, but that's still not it, and 499. Oof, not a fan at all. It's getting harder to find these starters, but we got ourselves a Squirtle here. And I'm also like surrounded by Squavets and Wooloos as well, and I don't really want to do those because they don't Gigantamax. And I already got their shinies, so it seems like a waste of time, but there's another Squirtle that's a 509. I will say, even though it's a little disappointing we haven't gotten a hundo or a shiny yet, I'm still happy that I'm doing this because it's a fun grind, you know? It's a new kind of grind. It's not exactly like groundbreaking, but it's something different to do, and I really enjoy that, you know? Mix it up a little bit. Squirtle, please, my friend, don't be that bad. That's way too bad. 503. I mean, obviously the 499 was worse, but still. This Charmander is giving me double the rare candies, and if I wanted to pay the 200, I'd get 4, but I don't think that's really worth it. It's just still not gonna shine. 520 as well, so that's 40 off. Another Bulbasaur, not shiny, not a hundo either. Definitely running out of them. I don't know how far I'm gonna be able to go today, but we've gone through almost all the areas I go in. And now I'm sure you can tell that I am no longer on my feet, which feels great. I'm thankful to the Wolverine and Tony. They're both in here. How you guys doing? Good. Good to see you guys. And of course, we're gonna be doing as many of these as possible, but Tony is streaming, so I'm not gonna do a whole bunch of them on camera, just a lot of B-roll of it. But maybe we'll get the shiny from this lone Bulbasaur. No? Okay, cool. 625 as well.
2 days later.
So it's now the next day. I've been hanging out with Goku. How you doing, Goku?
What's up, guys? I'm doing good, Just got back from New York.
Yeah, he's been chilling, having a good
Upstate,
time.
though.
Upstate, yeah, not quite the city. But yeah, we decided to do some grinding, you know, do some max battles. Look what I just got. A shiny Charmander, finally. But you know what? I'm gonna disengage with it real quick and I'm gonna click on it again once I can find it, because I know I can click on it and it'll be fine. It should be this one. Yep, there we go. Shiny Charmander. That is so awesome. And I believe it should be an insta-catch, so just so happy that we got this thing. Hopefully it'll be decent for the max battles. I don't know if it will be, but I've done almost 100 of these battles, and this is my first shiny of all of them. So it is an insta-catch, just like raids and all that other stuff. But man, am I really happy that we got ourselves a shiny, and it definitely as a Charmander, that's great. But it is a 15, 12, 15. I'll still favorite it. I'm gonna keep it. I'll probably lucky reroll if anybody else has one, and I can do a lucky reroll with them. But that is so cool that we have a shiny max Pokemon. Like, that is so cool. And in the future, this thing might be able to Gigantamax, and I would love to be able to do that, so...
You won't level 50 yet? You scared?
Yeah, I am scared, because that's not a really good one. Nice try,
That's
though.
the point.
And so far, it looks like I've done 92 of these things in this video. Starting off with that Squirtle, the 532. I can't complain at all. Not even a little bit. Like, that is insane that we finally got one, and one that I kind of wanted the most. So here's hoping we can get more of them, but for now, I'm satisfied that we got at least one. Well, it was a good time hanging out with Goku. We managed to get up to 109 Dynamaxes, but only one of them turned out to be shiny, and that's this one right here. Yet again, it is just a 14, 12, 14, but I'm just really happy that we got this. And I'm thinking, let's evolve it. Let's make a Dynamax shiny Charizard just because we can. I don't know how much IVs really matter when it comes down to Dynamaxes, so having a shiny is a huge win for me. And again, if I want, I could possibly reroll it in the future, and I'm sure people will have a shiny Dynamax available Charizard for me to do. So let's just do this right here and turn this Charmeleon into the black shiny Charizard that can Dynamax. Who knows? At some point in the future, it may be able to Gigantamax as well. But 3, 2, 1, there it is. Shiny Dynamax Charizard. Looks insane. But Charizard always looked good as a shiny. Let's just Dynamax it real quick. And there we go. A real shiny Dynamax Charizard. That is just so cool to have. But the rates are definitely low on these things. Like, I know a lot of people have been going really hard and haven't gotten anything with over 100, and I've only done 109 within these couple of days, not including the beginning when these things first came out, you know what I mean? So I've done quite a few. I don't want to say I've gotten up to 200, I definitely haven't, but I've done quite a few in the hopes of running into just one of the shinies, so very happy. Sadly, no hundos though, out of all of those. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap up the video here because we've got a lot we're doing tomorrow, so don't forget to smash that subscribe button for me, show me some love, and let me know in the comments down below. Have you managed to get a shiny Dynamax Pokemon yet, or possibly these hundos? Please let me know. And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest this video right down here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.